Yes, hello over there and welcome to Brightco English channel. This channel we are dedicated to ensuring that you become a fluent and a confident speaker of English language, especially after learning the grammatical concepts that we are handling here. So of course I am your tutor, Silas Brightco. So I want us to look at how to express the future time. Yeah, how can we express the future time? Remember, in the previous episode, we said that the future is not a tense, but we can as well express it in various ways. Yeah. So in this case here, which are some of these ways through which we can express the future? So there are a number of ways that I want us to look at here, and with the meaning that are attached to them, so that whenever you speak, you say what you mean and you mean what you say. Now, the first way through which you can express the future time and no tense is the use of the present simple future time. Okay? Yes. When do we use the present? The future simple time, not the present. The future simple time. This is where we use will and shall. Okay? So, for example, when I construct a sentence like the month will end on a Wednesday, or it will rain in the evening, okay? So where do we use will and shall to express the future time? So here we use this kind of tense or time when you are talking about events which we don't have control over, okay? There are activities or events which are bound to happen. We expect them, we anticipate them to happen, but we don't have control over them. So in this case here, we are supposed to use shall or will. For example, when you say that this month will end on a Tuesday, okay? Yeah, this month will end on a Tuesday. What can you do about it? There's nothing to change that, so that maybe the month should end on maybe a Thursday or a Friday. It is beyond your control. So whenever you see one use will or shall, the meaning that is attached to that is that you have no control over that future anticipation that is bound to happen. So that's how it is. And that's why you find that in most cases, we use it with the sensational verbs such as I believe, I think, I'm sure, okay? Yeah, such words. So you find that I expect, yeah, I expect it will rain. I think it will, yeah, I think it will. I believe it will, right? Or it may be, it will probably happen, yeah. So whenever you see somebody use will, shall, and of course with such words of sensations that I've just mentioned, meaning that future expectation, the speaker has no control over. So that's how it is. I think the team will win. I think Man U will win. Yeah. So when you say I think Man U will win the match, maybe there are some indicators. Yeah. So apart from using it to refer to things which you don't have control over, you can as well use it when you're talking about events which are bound to happen, considering the what? Considering the indicators. There are some indicators that can help you to deduce that such an event or such an activity is bound to happen. Yeah, going by the fact that Man U has never lost matches, maybe for a couple of whatever games that they have played. So you can deduce using such indicators that Man U will, yes, Man U will win the match, and therefore you can put your bets appropriately. Okay, so you can see the use of will or shall, or that use of simple future. We use it to express two forms there. One, when you're talking about future expectations which are beyond your control, or when you're talking about future expectations based on the indicators that can help you to deduce or maybe to predict the outcome that you expect there. Now, the second way through which we can express the future is the use of going to, when you use the going to form. So when you're talking about the going to form, I think it's very common. You must have heard somebody say, it's going to rain. Yes, it's going to rain. So in that case, you find that there is some meaning attached to it there. I'm going to take you out for dinner tonight. Okay, when I tell my family that I'm going to take you out for dinner. So the main thing here is that the meaning that is expressed when you use the going to form to express the future expectation is that you are talking about the events which have already been arranged prior to their happening. For example, when I tell my family that we are going out for dinner tonight, tonight or in the evening, it means that I had already planned for it. It is something that I had planned, that I have control over, and something that I can I'm sure of that is going to happen because it is something that is properly planned. So in that case, when you are referring to something that is properly planned prior to its happening, the best way to express it is by use of going to. Yes, going to form. So you say it's going to, all right? Yes. So in this case here, you say it's going to, I'm going to take you out for dinner. It's going to rain. Yeah, it's going to rain. You look at the indicators there and you say, oh, the clouds are very heavy, and therefore it's going to rain. So that's also another way through which you can do it, way through which you can express the future. Then there's also another one which you say the going about. Okay, there's something that you normally say about. Maybe the bus is about to leave. Hey, hurry, the train is about to leave. So you see, when you say about to, meaning that future event is expecting the immediate future. Yeah, hey, hurry up, the bus is about to leave. Yeah, you don't say, hey, hurry up, the bus will leave now. That is not the correct way. You say, hey, hurry up, the bus is about to leave. Hey, come on, what are you still waiting for? We are about to leave. So in that case, meaning the expected or the anticipated event is likely or is bound to happen in the immediate future. So when something is bound to happen in the immediate future, the best way to express it is the use of what? About. Yes, you say about to. Yes, about to. And then, of course, there is the use of the simple present tense. When you say, for example, election begins, maybe this time, the match begins at this time, okay, the school closes at this time. So this one here, you're talking about some formal or official arrangements, like the fixtures in the case of the matches. Yeah. Today, Man U plays Arsenal. What time does it begin? Oh, the match begins at this time. Yeah, the match begins at this time. So in this case here, you learn that the future, given that it is not a tense, but it is a time, we can express it in different ways. And there are 4 ways through which you can express the future time. We can express it by use of the what? By use of the simple future form. That is the use of shall and will. And I've said that we use that one when you're talking about or anticipations which are beyond your control. Okay, they are expected to happen, but they are beyond their control. There is no changes that you can make to it. Okay, and then number 2, we can use the going to form. Going to. When you say going to, it's going to. So in that case, you're talking about events or the anticipations which have already been arranged prior to their happening. It's going to. It's going to. All right. Then the third one here, we can say about. Okay. Yes, about. We use this one here when you're talking about, maybe before about, remember also going to form, we also use it when you're talking about expected events based on the what? Based on the indicators. Yeah, based on the indicators that can help you to deduce what is going to happen. Then now, of course, we have the about to. We use the about to form when you're talking about expectations which are bound to happen in the immediate future. The immediate future. Yeah, hurry, the bus is about to leave. And then lastly, of course, we use it when you're talking about, we use the present simple tense when you're talking about official arrangements. Yes, the formal arrangements. For example, the schools, like maybe when in the season, when the schools open, when the schools closed, and all that. So you can say the school closes next week. Okay. Yes, the school closes next week. So you can see we've used the present simple to express the future because next week has not yet come, but we use the present simple to express it. So in that case, we are referring to events which are the formal events which are expected to happen in the near future. Otherwise, that's how we express the future time. And remember once more that the future is not a tense, but it's just a time. It's only that technically we refer to it as what? Future tense. But now, when you look at it grammatically, I believe now you are okay. Otherwise, see you in the next episode with our next tutorials on other aspects of grammar. Thank you. And remember, if you've not subscribed, please remember to subscribe, share, and also like as we continue. And also remember to hit your comment in the event that you have any questions that you need to ask me so that I may clarify. Otherwise, thank you and see you in the next episode.